Operation Para Bellum is the next seasonal content coming for Rainbow Six Siege, and Ubisoft was kind enough to let us try it. So here's our first look at Operation Para Bellum. So we also have a 30-second teaser for Alibi. Getting to actually play her versus watching the trailer was a bit interesting. I mean, her holograms do work as shown. They are that realistic. If you don't know though, she runs out with projection holograms that she can throw around the map, though she's always in the same position, standing pretty much looking like she's ADSing. You can throw them in pretty clever spots, but you can't make her, like, let's say, crouch around the corner, prone, or look like she's doing something else. So the enemies can kind of expect it, but if you put it in the right places, you can actually fool someone really well. Some of the gameplay I got when I got to use her was pretty interesting. Like, I used her to, like, behind waist high cover, kind of throw her behind barricades, and that's so, like, if someone happens to melee through and try to peek in, they'd be like, oh, someone's actually peeking, shoot, and then I would actually know where they are, because if anyone interacts with the holograms, they get noticed for about 5 seconds. She could be very situational. It's just being able to use her gadget right. All in all, she's still a 3-speed, so she can be a good roamer, run around the map, get quick picks, but her gadgets in that are very situational. Her passive will help the entire team though, because being able to actually run outside and not have the identity of which operator actually stepped outside of the bounds, because you're still going to get detected. Like, you will still get red outline for the enemy team knowing that you're outside, but no one will know which operator exactly left. So, you know, it could be a Jaeger, it could be Alibi, it could be, you know, a Vigil. You won't exactly know due to her ability to mask the operator that's escaped. So her loadout was pretty good. I mean, it's kind of what you would expect from a 3-speed character. Like, the SMG, if I remember right, has a bit of recoil, but it's not something you can't master. Like, you just need practice with it. Her shotgun pistol, though, is pretty good. So you can combo that with SMG, run in, get close with the pistol, and, like, finish off, you know, if you put shots into someone. Although she's pretty good. I feel like still with her gadget, it's just, she's more situational, but she does have some utility to be used. I'm gonna give her a shot in casual just to see, like, how everyone will react to her. I don't know where this will lie, sort of like in ranked or more competitive play, because I feel like more in that higher tier of, like, play, people will realize, like, where these holograms are, and that, you know, when you peek out, if you see an Alibi and she doesn't immediately shoot you, you know that's a hologram, and you can actually rush in or maneuver around it. So when Maestro's trailer came out, it was interesting because we couldn't really tell where Ubisoft was going with his gadget. It was kind of like he was using a sentry gun per se on the, like, just in the outside wall, because all of a sudden he was just, you know, on his phone, pressed on it, all of a sudden you heard someone die. When we actually got a chance to look at Maestro's gadget and play with him, it's kind of a sentry turret, but it's a camera he can put on the wall. It's called the Evil Eye, and basically has a whole bulletproof shell, but also fires lasers. So the bulletproof shell is there to protect the camera and the laser, but you can't shoot with it. The bulletproof shell has to actually fully open to be able to fire the laser, and the laser's a low damaging, mid rate of fire kind of laser. I think it does the same damage as Twitch's drone, which is like 10 per dart, but it's a good utility to hold bomb sites. That laser can also overheat. The bulletproof shell will come to protect it after, but note that you cannot fire this thing forever. He does have good utility to hold a site, maybe hide in the corner or behind his deployable shield, and basically watch over the bomb site and see if anyone happens to come in, any attacks come to plant, defuse, or anything of the sort. Basically, he's your anchor that you want to keep there. You don't want him to roam, maneuver around, because he is also a 1-speed, so he's not going to be the fastest character, especially carrying an LMG around too. Though I don't find myself playing a lot of 3 armor characters like Rook, Monty, or him, really, because when he comes out, I don't think I'm going to play him too much. He's still kind of basic compared to Alibi. It's just like he has a camera that shoots a laser. Yes, he's good on defense, but I feel like there's other operators that can also hold sights as good, if not better than him. So I don't see him getting too much usage compared to Alibi or even just any of the other operators out there right now. He has an LMG that has an ACOG scope, which is interesting. So he can actually do damage from afar, though the recoil on it isn't as good as, I would say, like Zophia's or Capital's. LMG right now, their weapons are much more viable compared to his. He also does carry the same fully automatic shotgun if you want to use that, and the same shotgun pistol. So the Alibi and Maestro kind of have the same loadout in a sense, but one has an SMG that's fast and one's slower and meant to be more bulky, but has an LMG to kind of just infinitely spray bullets. If you want a more in-depth look into each of these operators, their loadouts, or even the map and future changes coming to the game, definitely check out our Everything You Need to Know About Operation Para Bellum over here. So remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you know when we upload videos, and stay tuned to the Leaderboard, your home for video game facts.